Sim Update 3 is still not released. However, we have all the key details when it comes to what will be addressed in the next Sim Update, which will be Sim Update number 4. And of course, we have all the latest when it comes to the in-developing Sim Update 3. If that's not enough, we are going to cover all the latest Flight Sim announcements and release news for the week. So let's jump straight into the video. Before we jump into the weekly news, here's a quick word from this week's video sponsor. SoFly offer a number of products for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and now 2024. It's great to see some of their old original products being able to be upgraded and used with the 2024 sim. I really enjoy using SoFly products, particularly when it comes to products such as the Weather Preset Pro. If you're flying around in a place and the weather's not doing what you absolutely feel like flying in, you can make it a great day, or you can make it as challenging as possible. Some of the other products that I do like when it comes to SoFly is their Aircraft Checklist Pro for 2024, and if that's something that you're new to flight simming, this is a great one. Also, Echo soundscapes that bring extra immersion to the sim, and a bunch of new airports. I will leave a link in the description below of where you can go and check out SoFly products and also a discount. And I like to thank SoFly for supporting this video. Kicking off this week's previews and announcements, the team behind the 737 MAX iFly have recently announced updates to their pending MAX, which will be the first SP1 update. This will be a significant update as the team mentions it will be the last update for the 2020 version of the MAX, and the team will now focus on developments for 2024 in the future. Once the Service Pack 1 lands, the team plans to go all in on its development with the native 2024 and also with the MAX 9, MAX 10 and MAX 7, which is on the consideration list. The current SP1 is still in development at this stage and it has not reached a beta testing. However, we do know a little bit of information on what will be included, such as the update to the EFB, which will be a tablet style interface mounted directly on the cockpit window. It will have CPDLC over Hoppy, cabin announcements with or without GSX, the MAX 9 200 model, visual refinements including visual APU, expanded wheel well details, redrawn of the cabin and cockpit materials, fuselage with newly added rivets and multiple seating layouts from 166 type passenger seats to 197. Flight logic tuning will be included, such as tuning to the LNAV, and of course we will keep you updated through all the updates when it comes to the iFly MAX SP1 and future MAX models released by the team. Simworks Studios have confirmed they will be launching their in-development Airvan this coming August 21st. The Airvan is a rugged Australian utility aircraft known for its versatility, passenger and cargo operations. Its initial release will only be with the 2020 sim. However, a free update to a native 2024 version will be available at no charge shortly after the 2020 release. The team plans to offer the Airvan in two different types of packages, a basic and also a System Plus expansion pack. The base edition will include the cargo and passenger interiors, optional cargo pod, authentic sounds, and fully functional aircraft systems. The System Plus expansion pack adds advanced failure simulations, persistence, wear and tear, and long-term maintenance challenges. The System Plus requires the base edition to work, and the System Plus will simulate over 70 possible faults from electrical to engine wear to progressive dirt buildup and component degradation over time. Simworks Studios mentioned that the base edition is already compatible with the 2024 sim, but some of the features will not work, and they will address them with a native version of the 2024 release. The System Plus will not work in 2024 at the moment, so from the sounds of it, if you are a 2024 customer, you may be able to purchase the base version and use that into 2024 until the team creates the native version with all its features. Moving over to this week's release news, Carenado has released its latest aircraft. This time it's a twin GA, which is the Beechcraft Baron B55. The B55 model was introduced in 1964 by Beechcraft and is powered by two Continental 470s, which produce about 270 horsepower each. Seating around 4 to 5 passengers comfortably, the B55's max range was just over 750 plus miles and ceiling was around about 19,000 feet with a max speed of 195 and a normal cruise speed of 187. Production of the Baron B55 ended in 1982 and Carenado's version features include 8 liveries, GTN 750 and GTN 650 compatibility with the PMS and the TDS, realistic flight dynamics, realistic high quality digital sounds, weather radar with the Bendix King 182 Alpha. Circuit breakers are operational. Carenado's new Real X experience feature is incorporated, which we have seen in the last couple of previous releases from the team. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 career mode is ready for ferry flights and charter services, and you can pick up your copy of the Carenado Beechcraft Baron B55 from the InSim Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 marketplace. New developers to the flight sim scene, which is CRZ Studios, have released its first aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which is the Chinook SJ. This is a kit-built ultralight aircraft with a push prop and has an impressive performance when it comes to stall capability. The team has mentioned that the aircraft has been designed in great detail with references to having access to the real-world assembly manuals of the SJ. The featured list is not really displayed over on the team's website, so it's a little hard to tell what the SJ has when it comes feature-wise, but from the looks of the screenshots, it shows a couple of different variants, including traditional tail landing gear, skis, and a cargo pod, and many liveries are incorporated and a detail model. You can pick up your copy of the CRZ Chinook SJ directly from their store at the moment. Links are included in the show notes below. Taxiing over and lining up for this week's Sim Update news. Sim Update 3 is still in maintenance due to its annual and is awaiting parts. Those parts for Sim Update 3 that the Microsoft team are needing must be on back order with no ETA, as Sim Update 3 beta receives 2 more updates this week and still no details of when we'll see a public release. Version 1.5.24.0, which released on Monday, included fixes to crashing when switching in or out of VR, reworked the character and fauna in the airport graphics settings for a more cohesive between platforms, fixed issues of transferring package files that would fail on the Xbox app version of the sim. Version 1.5.25.0, which released later on the week, included fixed a crash in the airport system, fixed traffic options not saving and applying correctly in VR, and reactivated the LOD curve in VR. Other than the LOD curve in VR, these updates don't really hold too many major updates, which should be holding the sim back for Sim Update 3 getting its public release. It would be very interesting to hear from the Microsoft team what is actually the deal breaker when it comes to bugs or fixes the team is waiting for before releasing the update to the public. Or maybe because the team is at Gamescom again this year, it could be due to they don't want any bad publicity. I don't really know. Some more details about the transparency would be much appreciated from the team. Alongside Gamescom this week, the Microsoft team is planning on releasing the Next City update and a local Legend aircraft. Being that Gamescom is in Germany, I would expect we would see a theme of the releases, and it's likely going to be a German city update and also a German aircraft release. The aircraft release should be the latest installment of the Make It Good aircraft. However, there are no confirmations to my knowledge that this will be the case with this release. No details of what aircraft and city updates will be released at the time of recording this video. What I just mentioned is purely speculation and just an educated guess from previous Gamescom. They've usually been sort of Germany or localized releases. This week we have a new feedback snapshot update from the 14th of August, and this snapshot provides some good insight of what the team has been working on and what will be included with Sim Update 4. Some of the key points of interest to be addressed when it comes to Sim Update 4 I've included here. There is a lot more than that, but these are the main ones that I think people would be interested in. First one is FPS performance and VRAM bug for S4. It's nice to see that they confirmed that there is a VRAM bug for the sim at the moment. Stuttering and FPS drops at airports during landing, and this is going to be fixed in Sim Update 3 and 4. LOD issues and popping objects. AI traffic not practicing constraints. Excessive glare LOD blur textures on Xbox. Frame gen flickering and stuttering. I think that's when it's at airports. Audio popping and crackling. Vision jet bugs and different performances between different sessions they're looking at. There is more Sim Update 4 points as I mentioned in this snapshot, but these are the ones I believe are the main interest to people. So from the looks of it, Sim Update 4 is all about the Sims optimization, and that's pretty much going to be a key focus. And they did say that back in a development live stream a few months ago. According to the snapshot, which will answer some of my questions from before when it comes to Sim Update 3, there are still many points to be addressed for Sim Update 3. Most of these are career and aircraft bugs to be fixed. So from the looks of it, according to the feedback snapshot, if it's up to date for Sim Update 3, we won't be seeing a release for Sim Update 3, I reckon, until late August or sometime in September at this point. 50 product releases for the week on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in Sim Marketplace. 25 of these are on Xbox, 25 of these are on PC. There is 6 aircraft releases this week, 2 worth mentioning, which is the B-55 from Carenado, as we mentioned earlier in the video, and the other one is the Piper Twin Comanche from V-Fly Air. The other 4 aircraft releases are from the usual spamware, from MS Scenery and Captain Sim, and one of those is just released an A380. Could you imagine how accurate the systems would be on that? Or are you basically purchasing that to be paying for the biggest meme in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 history? Who knows? The other releases made up of the week is 4 livery packs, 2 adventure packs, 4 night lighting packs, and 8 airports. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe to help us reach that elusive 100,000k subscriber milestone. And if you are on board, leave a comment below about anything regarding Flight Sim. It helps us spread the word of the videos. We love reading your comments, of course, and we look forward to seeing you on another video real soon. Happy simming, everybody.